All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. It is a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. Now, the Lakers and the Suns, the first game is in 4 or 5 hours right now. By the time a lot of you guys watch this video, game one will have concluded. Now, personally, I have the Phoenix Suns winning this game. If you guys watch my channel, you know I have the Los Angeles Lakers not only winning the series, but winning the NBA Finals. You like that, you don't like that, really kind of depends on your view of LeBron James. A lot of people do not like it, but I mean, you see this year after year after year after year after year, or I should really say series after series after series. LeBron James, they're going to lose this game, man. They're going to lose this game unless Phoenix really plays bad or the Lakers play really good. One of those two things have to happen. The Suns are a very, very complete team. When you add that factor in, it makes sense for the Phoenix Suns to at least win one game. Now, this series might go down to 6, might go down to 7. My prediction is Lakers in 6. I think they'll give them some trouble, but I mean, the Phoenix Suns, man, they had the second best record in the NBA this season, and they're not even favored to win the first round of the playoffs. It's pretty crazy. That's what happens when you play defending champions in the first round of the playoffs, man. They had a great run. Chris Paul, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton had incredible seasons. The future is bright for Phoenix. I'm a little worried about what happens if they were to actually lose this series. Does Chris Paul ever come back? Does he come back to Phoenix? Does he go somewhere else? What's the deal with that? What does Phoenix do if Chris Paul were to leave? Kind of how do they figure that out? There's a whole lot of questions, but that's not what we're here for, right? We're here to watch the NBA playoffs. We're here to see who wins the NBA Finals. And I mean, the Lakers, they had some pretty tough injuries this season with LeBron, Anthony Davis, but they went out, they got Andre Drummond. 42-30 was their regular season record. If you compare that to Phoenix, 51-21. I mean, the Lakers, just pretty inconsistent team. So let's see what happens tonight. Let's see what Chris Paul can do. Let's see if Chris Paul can lead his team. This is the first playoff series with LeBron James and Chris Paul. You guys definitely heard the reports that LeBron James is quote unquote playing with one leg. Now, personally, I don't believe this. I think this is what he does every single year. He plays the guilt card so that if he were to win, it's like, oh my God, he's the GOAT. And if he doesn't, it's like, well, he was playing on one leg. So he's got to save his ass. He's got to cover his ass. And, I love LeBron James, but this is what happens. This is what he does. So who knows really the gravity of the situation, because he looked pretty good the other night, and he looked especially good in the fourth quarter. And even when he got hit in the face by Dre, I mean, he still looked totally fine. I know he was, throwing an acting fit, but he looked totally fine. LeBron James is one hell of a basketball player. Game 1 loss does not mean anything. I mean, it happened last year. Happened with Portland. It even happened with the Houston Rockets, man. The Houston Rockets won the first game, and everyone's like, uh-oh, is it James Harden's year? Is it James Harden's year? So, let's see what happens tonight. But, yeah, I got the Lakers losing game 1, winning in either 5 or 6. This should be a relatively, I'm definitely not saying easy series for the Lakers, but this is extremely winnable, relatively winnable. I know it's 2 versus 7. Phoenix is a great team, but this is totally winnable. If you enjoy this video, hit that like button, hit that sub button, man. I really appreciate it. Doing this all playoffs. Let's watch some basketball today, man. Let's watch some basketball. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. How you guys think this series is ending.